everybody, and welcome to the Blu Ray Hunter. I'm the Blu Ray Hunter, Jonathan Moody, and we've got a fun show for you guys. I've got my co-host from Indie Film Cafe.
Presenza, how's it going?
All right, and we've got my co-host for Mainstream Monday.
John Ward, also known as the Holy Cow, and let's see if I could fit a moo into this. Moo morning? No, moo. How
Mew.
would that work?
I don't know.
Mooning? Am
Mooning?
I mooning? Can
No,
I
we
moon?
don't want you to moon us.
Eh,
You
I
know.
don't think I could fit a moo in there like Paul did.
Yeah,
Mew.
sorry. Paul just says moo anyway. You know.
Pretty
That's
much.
true.
All right, so we are here to do our five. These are usually quick videos too, but we do our five Blu-rays that we got for the month of May. So we're gonna go in there. I'll start, then Paul, then John, and we'll talk about. I guess we'll show off what we have and talk about them real quick. So mine are all from the Kino sale from Barnes and Noble. One of them John knows. The other ones, I don't know if John knows or not. I have mentioned things on posts and stuff, but here we go. First one is A Fistful of Dollars, the Clint Eastwood Man Without a Name movie. And you guys know I hate my westerns, but on I don't hate. That's a strong word. I I don't know. Like I had a problem with them for a long time. I
I
just
have
got
no
bored
idea
by
why.
them a lot. And for the month of June, I'm dedicating the whole month to Western month. So I'm gonna watch a bunch of Western movies. I'm gonna be reviewing them.
Wow. Okay.
And so
Look
I
at
told you
you.
about that. I told you about
Moody's
those.
gone country.
But yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try. And the first three I'm gonna start with is Fistful of Dollars, for a few dollars more on 4K as well.
Wow.
I got from Kino. And The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly from
No,
Kino
that's
there.
that's classic. I was gonna do that one for Film Freaks.
Okay, you can still do it for Film Freaks.
All three good films. And then I mentioned to you, you should also do Once Upon a Time in the West.
Right,
So
which
get
you said that
the quadology.
you'd be more than welcome to come on that show, right? And discuss that with me.
Yeah, that's a great film. It's almost like everything that Sergio Leone did with those three films came to this one movie. So,
Careful, Good, the Bad, and the Uglies. Not a quick one. It's long.
Oh,
yeah,
I
it's like
know.
3 hours.
Oh no, I know. And you know it's
Well,
funny as
Once
I
Upon a
looked
Time
at
in the
them.
West is also like 3 hours.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that later. I had a
If you
problem.
can you can get by and watch and enjoy the Wild Bunch, you should be able to enjoy these.
Well, the Wild Bunch was more fun to me. The problem I have with Once Upon
It's
a
also
Time in the
Peckinpah.
West, yeah, Peck and Paul is great. Problem I have with the Once Upon a Time in the West, and I've talked to John about this, and we've had sort of a chat, so it's going to be fun if we actually do a review together, is that I remember turning Once Upon a Time in the West off because I was turned off by Henry Fonda's character. Just did not like him whatsoever, and
You're not supposed to like him.
Yeah,
I
I
I
know.
I
It's
I
one of
get
the
that.
rare times he plays a villain. Actually, he's very
Yeah.
good.
It's the only time he's played a villain.
Right.
Moody, I do have to mention, you're very black.
I know. I'm kind of in the dark.
Do you have a better light there? Because I can
Uh
barely see you.
I do, but it's gonna be hard to get it. Hold on one second.
He's hanging out in the shadows.
Yeah, he switched rooms. What's up with that?
He did.
Is that on purpose, or is he just trying to be?
I think he's just changing it up to be just to change it up.
Oh, okay.
I ain't
Sometimes
changing
the
nothing.
sometimes the old way is better, you know.
Really finds out I can't find the Mummy Cat episode. Go
Oh,
big.
oops.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Well, he'll know when he goes and watches this video, then I guess.
Yeah.
You don't have to say anything to him, just let him watch the
Well, I
video.
haven't searched everywhere yet, so I'll take some time. It's got to be somewhere, but it's not where I usually put it. So, I don't know.
Not even in a search,
I haven't searched yet.
just Mummy Cat.
No, it's not
Great
the Mummy
title.
Cat. Yeah, no, no, no. It's not. That's I have the Mummy Cat one. It's the Mummy theme park. That's the one.
Oh, Mummy Theme Park. Well, Mummy Theme Park's not a bad title either.
Oh, but it's a bad movie. I highly recommend it if you're looking for something fun, ridiculous, and stupid.
I'm telling you, you should, if you haven't already, you should purchase that Blu-ray, the pictures that I sent you. That one was,
Hmm.
I'm telling you, I'm blanking on the name of it, so people out there watching this won't, unless Moody edits this. I have no idea what this is, but well, it's done by the same guy who does the Sharky movies, that works with Madeline Deering or
Oh
is friends
yeah,
with Madeline Deering out in Florida. And I guess they made this during the 80s, and it's
okay,
awful.
nice.
That's much better.
Okay. Guess.
See,
Uh,
now I can see your beautiful face.
I
There you
know.
go.
It's I gotta do okay right there. No, it's not good. All right.
No, you're fine.
I don't like it being in an angle, but that's what it's gonna have to be because I also lost a light just then when I was going out. Ugh, trying to figure out. I thought I could grab this one light and it was really fucking big and it would
Interesting.
not. I wasn't able to do it. So,
Well, you're
Surprised you don't
better
have a
than
ring light
uh,
or
before.
something.
all right. Anyway, well, so yes, so show off again. Fistful of dollars. Here for a few dollars more. Get a little bit of that there, and then good, bad, and the ugly. And they all do go like a fistful of dollars is like only a hour and a half or something, and then the other one the is over 2 hours for a few dollars more, and then the good, the bad, and the ugly is 3 hours or whatever. So it just each time they go like you
And you know
know
that those are the Western versions of Yojimbo and Sanjuro.
yeah, which I plan to buy on the because they're coming to 4K
Hmm.
from Criterion, so I'm gonna buy those. All right, and then Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead, which I watched and loved. I love this movie. It's really good.
Saw it a
Really
long
well
time ago.
done crime movie. Apparently it got overshadowed by Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
Um,
bad
yeah,
timing for that
yeah.
release.
Well, they came out like a year later, and just people just did not care for, like they're like, oh well, we've already seen Pulp Fiction.
I hate to say it, Andy Garcia's kind of meh.
I like him in it. I thought did a really good job. You know. And then last but not least for mine is Bug from William Friedkin.
Oh
I
yeah,
did not like Bug, but maybe I need to rewatch it again because it's William Freakin'.
yeah,
I
that's an
know.
old one.
I've heard it was freaking amazing.
I think I thought it was boring or stupid or something. I don't I didn't like it. But
Vincent
I
Pereira, was the one who recommended it to me and everything. And I was like, well, I want to collect all the William Friedkin movies anyway on 4K. So,
Sure.
oh, what were you saying, John? I'm sorry. I think I cut you off.
Oh no, just saying that I just didn't. Maybe I need to rewatch it again because it's William Freakin'. So
Yeah. All right, Paul, your
it's
turn.
William
Oh,
Freakin'.
That's
mhm.
right. All right, so as far as Blu-ray goes, you'll probably like a lot of these, but I'm going to start off with well, what looks to be a stinker, even though it's got Jeffrey Rush, Kate Bosworth, and Danny Houston. But it's a movie I never heard of, but it was sitting in the dollar clearance section, and it is The Warrior's Way.
Oh, I know of it. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I think I've seen that cover.
And this is uh, the DVD and DVD and Blu-ray version. So
And digital, probably.
that's nice.
Mhm.
Next, we got a movie I've talked about with you guys before, but I haven't shown it off because my pile is so huge and it keeps getting pushed down. So I dug it out, and that is the Blu-ray version of The Sentinel.
Nice.
Scream Factory. Yes.
Yep. Still not the greatest movie, but fun. I like it. It's enjoyable. It's weird, but it's fun. Um, Another movie I mentioned getting that I've always liked, River's Edge in Blu-ray.
Yeah. Good one.
You said we'll do that eventually for like
Yeah,
Pulp
yeah,
Fiction
yeah, yeah.
something.
The time that we ended up doing a movie that you thought was going to be River's Edge, and it turned out to be Mysterious Skin. Excellent
Hmm.
film.
Yep.
Not the happiest, but excellent.
I don't. Have you seen it, John?
No, that was around the time period that I would not watch independent movies. I would only watch Hollywood movies. So no, I haven't seen a lot of those. I know that's what Greg Araki? Is that how you say his
Yeah,
name?
it is. It's a hard movie. I'm not gonna lie. It's got some really,
I
really
would
rough
not.
stuff in it.
I think I gave a chance to stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm just not going to watch this. Why should I watch this when I can watch The Last Boy Scout or Die Hard or something like that?
Yeah,
Why?
no,
Why
this is
would I?
much better than that stuff.
So,
Yeah, yeah. But it's not. This is not a popcorn movie either. This is this will get you in the feels.
Maybe, but also
Yeah.
kind of gross you out and like
Yeah.
give you like 37 showers needing to take that.
And then finally, I got a movie that I grabbed for Forgotten Horror Classics. I don't know if it's exactly forgotten, but it's definitely not talked about nearly enough, and it's really, really, really good. And it's called You Won't Be Alone
I never
with
heard of it.
Noomi Rapace and some other folks. It's a European film,
I
and
think it's forgotten. I think that could count. Um,
yeah, it's excellent.
or
how,
how about just never heard of?
yeah, what, movie, like, or what year was that?
Oh, let's see. Wasn't that long ago. Like 2022.
See, this is what Paul does. He picks movies that are like just 3 years old and says they're
Yeah.
forgotten.
Well, yeah, if you never saw it, nobody talks about it.
I
And
get
they're
it, but I'm
really,
just
really
like,
good.
I like when I do my like what is it? When I do this stuff like the hidden gems or the forgotten, whatever movies and stuff. Those are like 80s, 90s, that people just don't talk about these days.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever put 2020
People got
something.
short attention spans anymore.
Yeah, well, I
But
guess.
have you ever just walked into, I don't know, like a Goodwill or for me, Zia Records, whatever your guys' version of that would be, or just a normal route, like regular place, Best Buy at the time or whatever, and just realize how many movies have actually been made? Like I was looking at my collection the other day, and I got stuff sitting on tables and bags on the floor.
Second in
I'm
Charles
like,
for us.
Second in
yeah,
Charles Bros, yeah.
you're never gonna watch all these. Like there is no possible way you could watch every
Oh,
movie
I'm
that was
watching a
made.
bunch as I can.
I
I
know.
mean,
Like
If
that's
they
our plan
got a
is to watch
chance.
as many. And and
but
and,
you'll
and
never get to it. You'll be 90 years old and you still probably haven't even scratched
right,
the
right,
Hey,
right.
surface of the amount
when
of
I
movies that have
retire,
been
that's
made.
all I'm going to do is watch movies.
And I believe that with Paul because Paul on his days off, a lot of times he just watches movies and
Yep,
stuff
yep,
like that.
yep.
But what I want to say is like my Kino Lorber and my Criterion and my Arrow, I'm trying to watch all of the ones I have, right? And then I'm buying more, then gonna watch those, and so I could say I've seen at least all the ones in my
And
collection of those movies.
this is on top of movies that I love that I watch multiple times.
Hmm.
Because when I'm in a mood and I feel like watching The Shining, I'm putting on the damn Shining.
I know. That me Princess Bride, when I'm in the mood for Princess Bride, I'm gonna watch Princess Bride or
Both of those movies
whatnot.
are lame,
Right.
lame, lame.
I'm sorry, they're not Mission Impossible, okay? So
No, they're not actually.
no, they're better.
They're
So
very
okay, anyway.
Tom
Oh
Cruise
man,
sycophant.
yeah. Oh well, you know what? He keeps showing me like he sends me the movies he gets in the mail, and so it'll be like Tropic Thunder or whatever, and I'll be like, awesome, like good for
So, are you only saying awesome because I'm sending you a picture, or are you saying awesome because it's a good movie?
Well,
Tropic
I
Thunder
mean,
is not a good movie. I don't think Atticus
No.
Cruz is in it. Tropic Thunder is not good.
I
It's got
think
a
is
great cast, and I love Tom Cruise in it. That's it. Otherwise,
yeah,
the film is bad. It's
the
not
film's
good.
pretty bad. But
Well, I'm glad somebody's buying them because I'm not.
so did you buy the Kino release of it, or because that's available? There's a Kino release of Tropic Thunder in
Oh no, this
4K.
is this is just the Blue K. I mean Blue K, Blu-ray, Blue K. There we go. I just shortened it. No, it's. I'll make this quick so we can get on because then it's getting off topic. I have the DVD of it. It's missing pieces. Like it has a slip jacket. It's got stuff inside because I bought it at Goodwill,
Mhm.
and I'm like, oh, maybe I should pick it up because Tom Cruise is in it. And then I realized, oh, all the shit's missing. And then I found it for really cheap on Blu-ray with the extended director's cut.
Some critter
So
just stuck its head in your door, Moody, and then walked right out again.
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
that
oh,
was that
this
was
guy's
Uchi.
This guy's doing this again?
That
Oh
was
God, I'm
my
out of here.
sister's dog. She was in the room, and she's barking. She's going crazy. There's something down there. Probably my niece. All right. So, moving on to John's Hall.
Oh, ball's done? Okay.
Yep, yep,
I
yep.
think so. Yeah, that was five.
Okay. Looking at these, I'm going to say Paul will not like any of them.
That tracks.
Jonathan might like one or two,
That tracks too.
maybe. Okay, so this is a bad movie. It's a remake. I've never seen it before. It has Jason Momoa, and it has one good scene, and I heard that this was horribly violent, and it isn't. That is the remake of Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, I've actually seen that. It's actually not bad. Not nearly as bad as people said it was. I thought it was all right.
I didn't get it. I didn't understand it compared to the original.
Oh, well, yeah. No, you have
I
to
mean,
it has to be judged on its own. You can't compare it to the first one, you
yeah, because
know.
I heard like people like, oh my God, you got to go see this. His mother is pregnant, and they take a knife and they cut her gut open and they pull him out, and he's got like the umbilical cord, and they cut the umbilical cord off. Oh my God, it's so bloody. No, it isn't. Not at all. She falls to the ground. The guy takes a knife off. We see the whole thing off screen. Next thing we see is a baby Hollywood wise. There's no umbilical cord. There's nothing. It's just a bloody baby, and it's like, oh, okay, all right, well, fucking
Bloody
whatever.
babies.
Bloody babies.
That should be the title of the movie.
That would be much better.
Hercules,
Um,
bloody babies.
I like that one. And then this is unrated from the director of the remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah,
Same
yeah.
thing as Conan, Pathfinder unrated.
Oh yeah, I've got that.
Pathfinder.
Never seen it.
Yeah,
So,
it's kind of yeah. If you're like a big Dungeons and Dragons Pathfinder game person like me, you might find some enjoyment in it. Normal folks, I don't know.
Wait a minute. So this is the version, like this is the a movie version of the game you play all the
No,
time?
no, it's just they just happen to name it that.
Okay, so
No
okay.
connection.
No connection because I was wondering because you say you do a lot of math in that. I'm like, do they do a lot of math in this movie?
Yeah, well
oh,
that's what the
math.
D&D people derisively call Pathfinder and Mathfinder because you actually have to, think.
Math finder. That's
That's
funny.
funny. Well, and this one has Jason Momoa. This one has, wow, this has Carl Urban.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm a little excited, but now I'm very excited. Clancy Brown. And
Mm-hmm.
he gets the and credit. So that's pretty awesome. So now I am excited. Um, Wanted, no response
I
for Wanted at all. So
no.
that's James McElroy, Morgan Freeman, Terrence Stamp, and Angelina Jolie, even though she's front and center on the cover there,
Never heard of it.
more or less, based on a comic book, based on like a graphic novel. Wanted.
Who directed it?
Uh, oh my God, I have no idea how to pronounce this guy's last name.
That's probably why I never heard of it.
Very foreign last name. Um, then Ridley Scott, Robin Hood.
How interesting, because that's what I picked up for next haul.
Oh, this Robin Hood?
Yep, that Robin Hood. You want
Oh,
me to,
hold it
Oh,
up,
okay.
hold it up,
want
hold
me
it
to
up.
hold it up? All right,
You
hang
know, then
on.
you're not going. I
Let
can
me
do the sad face.
dig it out of my pile here. But yeah, I was going to do that for next month's haul, but that's all right. Hang
Oh,
on.
you
Is
can
yours
still
the
do it for next month's haul.
is
Yeah,
this the unrated director's cut?
yep.
Includes two versions, unrated and theatrical?
Look at this freaking
I think
lump
I
of
have it in
shit.
my room somewhere because I think I have that one. I just not gonna go in my room and find it.
Ah,
Oh, I mean you don't.
Oh, wow, the unrated version is like 20 minutes longer.
uh,
Mm,
actually, I do have it, but I have the other Robin Hood with me right now.
no,
So yeah, no,
never
not
mind then.
quite.
Okay.
I do have it though.
There was a Robin Hood, and I think it's this one, but I could be totally wrong, where Robin Hood is the villain and the sheriff is the good guy.
That's
And
a
they
good take.
re-edited the whole movie to cut all that out.
Huh.
Like they did test screenings
And
and,
nobody
and
liked Robin Hood being the bad guy.
yeah, like it was from the sheriff's point of view. and that they cut it all out and then made Robin Hood the good guy again and the sheriff the villain. I
Interesting.
it could be this one or it could be a different one.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's that one.
And then this is one that Jonathan commented with me about, and that's 47 Matrix. I mean 47
Oh yeah,
Ronin.
47 rounds. I've got that. That's actually pretty good.
And I
Well,
got this because it's the only guy's movie.
the
And
director.
yeah, and this guy is yeah, this is the guy who stole all the money.
So, I was explaining to John about it, and it got him like interested because what happened was, the guy got a chance to do a TV show for Netflix, and
Hmm.
Netflix, I guess, 47 Ronin did well enough, I think, or something, where interesting, like gets cult base, people were like, all right, let's give this guy, I think it was like $40 million to do a TV show,
A
right?
ton
Bye
of freaking
bye.
You
money.
know, and yes, and then took that money and like invested in like Bitcoin or something or one of those
Oh,
Yeah.
things
genius.
and cryptocurrency or whatever, and then all of a sudden lost all the money.
Yeah, that's what
And
happens.
then
Well, but I watched the whole documentary on this guy. So Netflix kept giving. He shot one episode, but it was never completed. It was supposed to be like 8 episodes, 10 episodes. He's now in jail for money laundering,
mm,
and but he kept telling Netflix, "Look, I need more money." They just kept handing it to him. They didn't even ask why. They just kept giving him money and he kept blowing it. Yeah, on like Bitcoin, gambling,
See, would have
everything.
been
Like he
hookers and blow back in the day.
well, he bought houses, like giant houses, mansions, cars. He did all that and he was one of these idiots who would like go public and be like, "Oh, look, Netflix gave me all this money. I bought a car. Oh, look, Netflix gave me all this money. I bought a house."
What a
And
genius.
somehow this guy had done nothing, like really nothing. And he got to know Keanu Reeves, who then backed him to do this movie. So that's how it got made, is because of his
Yeah,
name. And
thanks.
he's like,
Yeah.
no, I'll do this movie if this guy directs it. And it's not a horrible movie.
No, it's
It's
pretty
not
good.
poorly directed or anything. So I could see why somebody giving him some cash. But it's like, wow, this is another Boondock Saints guy
It's
who
just
just
funny. It just
fucked
goes to
himself
show you
over.
some people, when all of a sudden they're handed tons of money, they just wig out.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's none of us will ever get that opportunity with
No,
Netflix. And he completely blew it. In it's yeah, it's amazing. His story is more interesting than a movie.
it's interesting because I mean, if somebody handed me $40 million, trust me, I would be terrified. I would be tracking every freaking penny.
mm,
Yeah. And they weren't. They were just take it.
take it.
Take it. Yeah. And it
Yeah.
just and the idea didn't sound original. I mean, it sounded like Dune and all these other movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
So
were into a real sword and sorcery kind of mood this month, huh?
well, this goes along with and you're going to see this with with other movies, but yeah, it was graphic novels, comic books, video
Yep.
games, movies based on books that would be more like Robin Hood or Conan. So I've been collecting a lot of those because I haven't seen them. I might have seen one version of Robin Hood and that's it. So, oh, let's check out the other ones. So,
Is that
Oh,
Obi trying to
yes,
tear up the universe?
he is. Oh, you don't really get to see Opie much in my videos because I kick him out generally. Uh,
yay, kitty butt.
yeah, he's a little crazy little one.
He can't wait to tear shit up.
I know. Well, he knows I'm doing something and he wants me to, pay attention to him instead. And
They get
so,
jealous. Boris does that with me all the time. He'll come in and start meowing because I'm not paying attention to him.
yeah.
So,
So,
but that's
Girl,
it. That's my
the
five.
girlfriend substitute. Pay
I
attention to
guess
me.
I'm gonna okay, so we're gonna be back for the Indie Film Cafe Hall, and we're gonna be in a different location so we can have better control. So we'll be back. And thank you guys so much for doing this. And Obi, thank you for being a chaos.
It's
Yeah,
All
funny
thank you
right.
because
for
you
being
could
having a
close the door,
cameo.
but that ain't gonna keep Obi out.
Oh no, it'll keep him out all right. All right, everybody. We'll be back for the next haul video. Bye.
Bye.